What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice Hoops channel. That's right, we are back with another video, and this time it's not going to be an experiment video. It's going to be a little bit of a series. We've already got the Thunder Realistic Rebuild series going on in the channel. That's started up, and that's going to be a main series on the channel. We've got the experiment videos and the simulation videos and the rebuild style videos on the channel as well. And this one's going to be different. It's going to be a fantasy draft with the real rosters, the most up-to-date current rosters that I could find. But it's going to be a fantasy draft style. And I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be semi-realistic, not as realistic as the Thunder rebuild, because that's true realism. I'm going to keep it as realistic as I possibly physically can. But this one, on the other hand, I mean, obviously, since we're doing a fantasy draft, it can't be super realistic. So this one's going to be somewhat realistic in terms of I won't try and trade for LeBron James and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, Giannis and Jason Tatum and all those guys on the same team. Hopefully I won't try and do that, but I also won't just keep it to super realism too. So it's gonna go in that little bit of gray area, I guess you could say. So I hope you guys are interested in watching something like that, and you can get your fix of super realism with the Thunder rebuild. So as we continue on, the team that I'm gonna be picking, they are doing surprisingly well this year in real life, even without their Lord and Savior LeBron James, who is in LA. We are going to be taking control of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland, this is for you. We are going to be taking the Cleveland Cavaliers under our belt and becoming the GM, drafting a new team, and seeing if we can get them another championship, this time without LeBron James. We've got number 8 in the division, or 8 in the thing. Giannis goes first, then Curry, then Jokic, then Durant, then LeBron stays on the Lakers, Kawhi goes to the Knicks, then you got Luka. So we almost got Luka Doncic. on the Cavs. But we have a chance to draft a generational talent here and carry our team. Now this is going to be, I'm going to be playing some games. So this is going to have to, I'm going to have to draft a team that suits my play style. And I'm more of a drive to the basket kind of point guard play. So a Ja Morant type fits more to my style. Although Trae Young also fits my style. Trae Young certainly fits that. Not necessarily the drive to the thing, but the 3-point shot, he fits I like to shoot with my shooting, or with my point guards. So I kind of, do we go Joel Embiid or do we go Ja Morant? That's the two decision. That's who I'm deciding between. Ja Morant or Joel Embiid. Ooh, this is hard. This is hard to decide. Ja Morant or Joel Embiid. I think we got to go Ja here. He's 22. I think we got to go Ja. I know that Joel has already signed his Supermax, and we'd have him for 6 seasons, and we're going to have to pay Ja after 2. But I think we go Ja Morant here. That's the best option. I mean, I would have gone Luka, obviously, if we would have had a higher pick. But I think that is the best option to go with here. Maybe we can get another generational guy. Who knows? It depends. But being such a serpentine-style draft, it kind of knocks us down here. Okay. So I'm going to actually turn injuries off, I think, after we get into the actual season so that everybody's healthy. But we've got Klay Thompson here, Pascal, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons could be interesting. We could play him at a bunch of different positions. He doesn't necessarily suit my style of play, but I mean, it's Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons plays really well in simulation. Plus, he's locked up for 4 years. But Klay Thompson definitely suits my play style. I like to throw it to the shooting guards and get some easy 3-point shots. I think it's really between Klay and Ben. I think it's between Klay and Ben. And Ben Simmons, to be fair, is younger. So let's go Ben Simmons. Klay Thompson got picked. Okay. So we have a point guard and, well, we have 2 point guards technically, but we're going to move Ben Simmons probably to power forward, I would guess. So now we need a shooting guard or a small forward or something. Maybe a center. We're not going to have a very good center play, it doesn't look like. Not with these options left, unless I take somebody now, like a Mitchell Robinson, who's also young, but we also have to pay him probably. Do you think that Franz Wagner would be around next time we come up? That's the big question. Shooting guard. Is there some younger shooting guards? I mean, Jordan Poole. I don't necessarily want Jordan Poole to be our starting shooting guard, though. He's more of a 6-man kind of guy. Karis LeVert's pretty good. There's some good point guards. Maybe we could turn a point guard into a shooting guard later down the line. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards getting a center like Mitchell Robinson because there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of centers left on the board that are starting quality. So I think we lean towards Mitchell Robinson. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Who are some of the young guys left in the league or left in the draft? So we got Jalen Green. I definitely want to go with a lot of younger guys to try and develop them. So some of the rookies or first-year pros, something like that. So I definitely want to get some of those guys. So we're going to have to keep our eyes out on those guys. But if we go back up to the top, I think Mitchell Robinson's the move. Let's take, no, that's Vucevic. Let's take, where'd he go? There he is. Let's take Mitchell Robinson. I think that's the best option for us. Franz Wagner does go, which I didn't actually think was going to happen, but whatever. He does go. And then we move to, we need to get a guard or a wing. Seth Curry. Derek White's still there. I do like Derek White, but he can't really shoot the ball as good as I would like him to. I definitely want my shooting guard to be able to shoot. So let's sort by best 3-point shot, and it's Seth Curry. Do we want Seth Curry as our starting shooting guard? That's the question. I feel like Seth is more of a, he's more of a 6-man kind of guy, but if he's the best available, that might not be the worst pick. This is interesting. I'm not sure where I want to go. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. We're not taking on John Wall's massive contract, that's for sure. Some other team can get forced with that one, that's for sure. Seth Curry's got a decent contract. You know what? I think it's the move. I think Seth Curry's the move there. All right, we've got, so our team is now point guard, power forward, center, and shooting guard. So we need a small forward to fill out the starting 5. Harrison Barnes bringing some veteran leadership wouldn't be awful. That wouldn't be awful. DeAndre Hunter, only 23 years old. I'm talking about how I want to develop guys. That would be one guy that we certainly could try and develop. There's not a whole lot of names down here. Glenn Robinson's still in the league? I didn't know that, to be honest. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. This is interesting. John Isaac. We could definitely try and get John Isaac if he stays next round. I'm thinking it's Harrison Barnes here. It's either Harrison Barnes or it's DeAndre Hunter. They've got the same kind of 3-point. Let me take a look at his stats here. His attributes. What does he got? So he's got A mid-range, A-. He's got good perimeter defense. Ooh, okay. DeAndre Hunter's the move. Let's take DeAndre Hunter to be our small forward. John Isaac does go. Okay. I didn't think he was going to go, but he did. So now we have a starting 5. Let's take a look at who some of these young guys are left on the board. Kuminga's still here. Jalen Johnson. Moses Moody. A lot of the really, really good rookies got taken, it looks like. Ayo Dosunmu, that'd be an interesting one to take. Bol still there. That's be a funny one. Where do I want to go with this? Now we can start getting just bench players and good role players. We probably need to look at a 6-man. We need to look and see if we can find a good 6-man to be on the team. Somebody that can come off the bench and score a lot of points. And I think I just saw him down there. Jordan Clarkson could certainly be that guy off the bench for us. Or Malik Monk. Ooh, Malik Monk. I like his 3-point shot. Could we get both of them? Jordan Clarkson's got a much better shot tendency. I'm going to take Jordan Clarkson. I feel like he's the better option there. Malik Monk does go. Okay, so we got to start getting some younger guys on the team. We got to start going for super young to try and develop. Is there anybody here? We could go for Killian Hayes or Jared Butler. That'd be interesting. Sam Merrill. Tyler Johnson's still in the league? I honestly didn't know that. I thought he was out. Michael Carter-Williams. Cat Barber. I'm not sure where we go here. You know what? I think we go... Where's Ayo Dosunmu at? Is he still on the board? Because he looked like he could be a promising young guard for us. There he is. I see him. Ayo Dosunmu. Let's take him. Maybe we can develop him into something. Who else is left? We probably need to get another big guy. So let's take a look at some of the young big guys that are here. Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Todd. Kai Jones could be interesting. Luka Garza. I do like that one. But I think it's still too early to take a guy like Luka Garza. So maybe we just need to get a solid backup center in the first place and then kind of let... What do we do? I'm confused on what we should do here. I mean, Luka Garza, to be fair, is 73 overall. He doesn't really do anything that well, though. I kind of want a big that can stretch the floor a little bit. And it looks like Mike Muscala is the best option for that. Who's got a decent mid-range? Derek Favors. Thon Maker's got an A- at mid-range, really? Okay. Jahlil Okafor is decent at mid-range. Do we try and revive the career of Jahlil Okafor? You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let's try and revive the career of Jahlil Okafor. All right, so we don't have very many picks left. We've got our point guard and our small forward. We've got our power forward, I should say. We've got our 2 shooting guards and then our development guy. We've got our small forward. We need a backup power forward and we need a backup point guard. So that's what we need. Choose player. So we need a backup point guard and a backup power forward. We've got Killian Hayes, Nico Mannion. This is interesting. Marcus Howard, not looking that good. Malachi Flynn, not looking amazing. I mean, Frank Ntilikina, He's only 23. Maybe we could revive his career as well. Emmanuel Mudiay. I mean, we're in the business of reviving careers at this point. So maybe we take a chance on Frank Ntilikina. I don't hate it. He's got decent stats, it looks like. He's only on a 1-year contract. I think we take a chance on him. And now we need a backup power forward. Somebody that can shoot the ball and stretch the floor a little bit. So it looks like we've got Jared Dudley who can do that. Maxi Kleber can certainly do that. Isaiah Livers can do that from Michigan. What is his stats looking like? He's got B's. He's not very good at rebounding. Isaiah Livers is more of a project than a backup power forward at this point. Who's got good mid-range stuff? Jared Dudley seems to be one of the best options here if I want to stretch the floor. Ersan Ilyasova. Georges Niang is a little too small. But although Jared Dudley is 6'6", so what am I talking about? I don't know where I want to go with this. A lot of these late picks, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, we could take Bol, I guess. 7'2" power forward. That's a little cheaty. How long is he injured? I guess it doesn't matter because they're not going to be injured. You know what? Let's take Bol. let's take Bol and see what happens. Is there anybody else here? We could get Goran Dragic for some good veteran leadership off the bench. Duncan Robinson's still on the board. There's some decent players still left. Some very decent players left. How many picks do we have? This is round 11 of 14. So we have 11, 12, 13, and 14. We have 4 picks left. I'm not really sure what veterans we should need on this team. Is Jordan Poole still here? Because I'll take Jordan Poole if he's still here. He doesn't look like it. Small forward play. We do need some more small forwards. I do like to have some wings on the team. Keita Bates Diop. I think it's still too early to take Keita. I'm going to take Goran Dragic. I think that's a nice veteran guy off the bench that could turn into something. Actually, I just saw Keita Bates Diop went. I didn't think he'd go. Robert Covington, Paul Millsap, Duncan Robinson. I feel like we have to take Duncan Robinson, right? We kind of have to. He's here. We can't just not take Duncan Robinson. I want to take Isaiah Livers, I think, if he's still on the board. He is. I want to try and develop him. Let's take Isaiah Livers. Okay, so our final pick, if we take a look at the squad, we have Goran Dragic and Frank Ntilikina backing up John Morant. Then we have Seth Curry, Jordan Clarkson, Ayo Dosunmu, and Duncan Robinson. We have DeAndre Hunter. We have Isaiah Livers and Bol, along with Ben Simmons. And we have Mitchell Robinson and Jahlil Okafor. So Bol's probably going to play. He can obviously play both center and power forward. We need to get another small forward. That's the next thing on the list, the final thing on the list. So who's the best shooting small forward on the board? Doug McDermott, along with Darius Miller. What about mid-range guys? Okay. Darius Miller seems to be pretty decent at shooting. Joe Johnson, that'd be interesting at 40 years old. Who are some young guys on the board? Isaac Bonga. Isaac Bonga's only 21. That doesn't feel right. I feel like he's been in the league forever. Is there a guy that just jumps out on the page? It doesn't seem like it. Now we're starting to get into the older guys. Is there another shooting guard that's tall enough that can probably play small forward? Not really. No, I'd rather have a small forward. We've got a decent amount of shooting, so we don't have to focus on shooting as much. 6'6", 6'7". I kind of want to go with Joe Johnson, if we're being honest. Some more veteran leadership on the board. You know what? I'm going to go with Joe Johnson. He only's on the game because he got brought in for the safety protocol thing. He got brought in as a helper. Let's load a draft class in. We will load in the current draft class. Now, I don't know how good this team's going to be. I feel like it's a decent team that I drafted. I don't know if it's going to be like championship worthy. So we got John Morant. I'm going to already change Ben Simmons to be our power forward. He's what's his highest position? His highest position is small forward. Interesting. So we're going to change him to be a small forward. We're going to edit him so that he is a point guard as his next position. And then we're going to see do we have number 25? We don't, but we have 24. Okay, so we got Mitchell Robinson, or Ben Simmons, Mitchell Robinson, Seth Curry, DeAndre Hunter, Jordan Clarkson. Okay. So they want to start Jordan Clarkson, then have DeAndre Hunter. That's interesting. They want to start Jordan Clarkson. I'll rock an 11-man. Get some minutes for Joe Johnson, I guess. Looks like Dasuma's going to get some minutes. That's cool. Do I like that? Do I like Jordan Clarkson starting for us instead of Seth Curry? I think I want Seth Curry starting more. And then have DeAndre Hunter, Ben Simmons, Mitchell Robinson, and then Clarkson as the sixth man. Goran Dragic, Duncan Robinson. We don't have a lot of big play. Let's take some minutes away from Joe Johnson. He can have about a minute maybe. We'll give some minutes to Bol Bol because I want some more bigs to get minutes. I'll give him 2 minutes of play. There we go. Okay, I like that. And then we'll just develop Isaiah Livers. If he turns out to be anything, that's cool. I like the team. I don't know if it's going to be anything crazy, but how do I go to training, player mentorship? I definitely want to be in this because I want to give, yes, I get it. I want to mentor Isaiah Livers. No, not Joe Johnson. He doesn't need mentorship. Let's mentor Isaiah Livers and give him some badges. Who's got a lot of badges that's pretty decent? Ja's got a lot of gold badges. So let's mentor him with acrobat, posterizer, and what should we give him next? Slithery finisher. Let's give him that. Yes, you should mentor him. There we go. Okay, John Morant's going to mentor Isaiah Livers, and we'll see how that works. The prospect scouting, this is what it's looking like. We've got Jabari Smith-Jr., Jaden Ivey, Jaden Hardy, Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero. We got some guys in here. Are we going to have a top pick? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have a top pick or not. I kind of want to go to the staff. Who's the upcoming free agent? We got some decent free agents next season. Let's go to the staff and let's talk to some scouting. We need some scouts, that's for sure. Who's got really, really good scouting stuff? So potential. This guy looks pretty good. Was he better than our actual scout? View candidates. So this guy, Ethan Jones, doesn't really have that good potential. We're going to fire you. We need a new head scout. And it looks like this guy's got the best potential. Let's sign you. Dylan McKinney's there. Then we need a domestic scout. Legwork, analytics, basketball IQ, organizing, influence. So we don't have very good offense or defensive scouts. Money sense is up there. Charisma's decent. Analytics, Scott Bennett. What's this? Is this legwork? Okay. Basketball IQ. That's a foreign scout. This guy seems to have some decent... he doesn't have very good potential, but he seems to have... Skylar Snow seems to have some good stuff. So, oh, it's a girl. Excuse me. So she's there now. I guess I should have guessed that with the name Skylar, but whatever. We need another domestic scout. Let's get another domestic scout out there. Who's another good one? Francis Malone? Sure, let's get Francis Malone. So there's Francis. Let's get a foreign scout now. So this guy, Rasheed Keller, looks pretty good. All right, so hopefully these scouts can help us. These scouts can help us in terms of doing all the good scouting, getting all the guys that we want scouted, like all these big boys and stuff. So I hope that we can. Maybe we draft Chet Holmgren. Who knows? I don't think we have how many picks do we have? Do we even have any draft picks? Proposed trade. Pick. So we have our first round pick, and then we have 2 seconds. Okay. Maybe we package that into a trade. Maybe we package that in DeAndre Hunter, and we get another small forward or something. I don't know. Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. So what kind of stuff can we get? What if we just put DeAndre Hunter on the block? Is there a small forward that somebody would be willing to get? We could get Jordan Poole. What about if I throw DeAndre Hunter and a 2024 first round pick? That's got to entice somebody, right? We can get another first round pick from the Celtics. That doesn't really get us a lot. We can get the Rockets first round pick, which has a lot of value. But we'd also be getting Theo Maledon, which I don't really want. What about if I go up a year and give the 2023 first round pick? That brings in a little bit more value. We can still get that Rockets pick, but I don't really want. I want the Rockets pick, but I don't want to give up DeAndre Hunter to get it, especially if we're not getting another small forward in return. So it looks like we will play the Grizzlies in the next game, or the next episode, I should say, and it's James Harden, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Chris Middleton, Draymond Green, and Mo Bamba versus our team. Let me know down below in the comments how I did, how you think I did. Do you think I made some mistakes in drafting some players? Do you think that I should have drafted this guy over this guy, or that guy over this guy, or whatever? Do you think I made the right choices? Let me know down below in the comments. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Main channel, World of Juice, link is in the description down below if you want to go check that out. It is a Madden channel, mainly a Madden channel. There's other stuff on there as well, but there's something for everybody on that channel. But if you want to go check that out, feel free to. Link is in the description. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.